Uh, Welcome to the Cookout podcast, where we talk about what's cooking up in professional horse wrestling network. Somber start to the show today. A funky one for me, technically. Uh, don't know what happened, but my computer went out like 5 minutes ago. Like ALW said, he had to pop out for a minute, and my computer just shut down. Black screen. I'm just like, what's going on? And then it pops back up, and I'm just immediately in here with you guys.
Wire for sound, ready to roll.
Just one of those days.
Just one of those days. Thank you to everyone joining us here at Workhorse Wrestling Network. As Sammy said, we're in a somber mood. In case you haven't heard, you can see on the screen today there was news that Jay Briscoe passed away in a car accident. I'm still not clear if both him and Mark were in the car and Mark's okay, or if it was Jay and somebody else. I'm not totally. I read a little bit, but I didn't get all those details. So if somebody else has those details and wants to talk about it, they can. Another one gone too young. Very sad. I mean, what can be said about the Briscoe brothers, right? I mean, or Jay Briscoe. I mean, controversial at times, incredible to watch, amazing wrestlers. I mean, gone way too young. No matter what you think about people, no one deserves to die. Not that way. He has family and friends that are going to miss him. It's never easy.
It's crazy. I was watching NXT when I heard the news. So they did something right. Where NXT was like, even though they haven't been on any television locally or nationally, they were that good. We have to say, hey, take a time out. Rest in peace, homie. They did something. He did something good. He was the stuff. He was that dude.
Yep. Anyone else have anything they want to say about Jay? Nope. I'm gonna be a jerk and say, how about them Cowboys?
You know what? Nice segue. Like I said it in the stream yesterday. They're like, someone said all of these fake Cowboys fans. I'm like, no. Not fake Cowboy fans, real Tom Brady Bucks haters.
There's a lot of those.
I did not want the Bucks to win. Don't really know how they got in the playoffs in the first place. So I'm like, if he beat the Cowboys,
I hate them both equally. Can they both lose?
Can they both lose? I mean, I'm not gonna say nothing. Like, it's hard to say because AO is my homie. But like next week.
Yep.
Who y'all play next week?
Oh, San Francisco.
So it's like
yeah, I know it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough.
It's
gonna be a tough game.
The best team win. Hopefully not people in blue.
All right. So this is a wrestling program, so I guess we should go ahead and crack into it. Anyone have anything they want to talk about before we get through our topic of the day?
Rumble predictions. We gonna do that at Friday's show?
Yes, we'll do that at Friday's show.
I don't even know who's going to be in the Rumble.
Yep, we can make some outlandish predictions. I was thinking when we do the Rumble watch along, we could do something where like we each get a number of an entrant, and if our entrant wins, I don't know, we get bragging rights or something. But at least it makes it a little more interesting. So like,
I can't believe we're doing a Royal Rumble watch along. Like, oh my god, this is like we're doing our first Big Four, one of the Big Four.
Right? I mean, we don't have to. I was just thinking maybe something to make it a little more.
I mean, I'm gonna brag about whatever anyway, so
yeah, you're right though. We didn't make SummerSlam and we didn't have Survivor Series, so this is our first Big Four.
Series.
We had it, just wasn't. It was. We talked about whether it was a big four or not, right? It didn't feel like four because it was more like War Games and Survivor Series.
War Games. Oh, okay. So I'm gonna try my best to
was
be here.
Okay.
Right? It wasn't War Game. It wasn't War Games. It was Survivor Series with War Games.
I thought it was War Games with a side of Survivor Series.
This little dash.
Like, like everyone used to put in like bam.
A little bam.
They put in Survivor Series.
I'm gonna do my darndest.
Who's gonna be there? Then I'll predict. Now we Rumble.
They announced Cody Rhodes on Monday. Don't know why
they did.
That's my pick. Anti-racist Cody Rhodes.
Cody Devontae Rhodes.
Didn't you hear? Didn't you hear? He's gonna get all the issues in the world. Cody.
Yep.
Cody 2024. See.
Cody 2024.
Okay, so each of us needs to come up with a pick right now, and Cody's off the table.
As opposed to by Friday.
I will take Cody and Brock.
Ooh.
I'm going to win.
Okay. The one. All right. Which one is it? The most outlandish or the one we want to win?
Who's gonna do it?
Actually do it. Realistically going to do it.
Realistically do it?
I just told you my realistic picks. Y'all think I'm looking.
Cody's off the table. The three of us can't pick Cody now.
I took Cody and I took Brock. So I don't know who y'all.
I don't know if you can do. I don't know if you can do both.
Nope.
I don't know how or why or where the story is going to go or what sense it makes in any way, shape, or form. But I think Edge is going to win the Royal Rumble. I don't know why. I just do.
All right. I'm going to go with Seth Rollins.
Okay, Seth is realistic. Edge, Vince doesn't like Edge. Edge cannot control his little ugly friend.
But Vince is back.
That is a doggone shame, though. Like, Edge was like, okay, this is my new group. I don't want us to be spooky. And Vince was like, no, we're going to be spooky. Like, and as soon as he leaves, Triple H is like, man, we ain't going to do this spooky stuff. We're going to be like a little bit of Bullet Club, a little bit of the cool
You
kids.
said you're going to get rid of what? I need the spooky, so I'm coming back. And you can give me the right Christmas presents. Sit down.
Okay, so we know this is back when Rhea starts levitating during the Royal Rumble. Like, crap, he's in charge again. It's official.
Alexa Bliss is gonna have to sacrifice her. So I don't know here, and then she's gonna be made into a puppet. And
but so far they haven't gone over the edge of stupidity with that story. So far, so we're just gonna just keep it here. Just don't go over it. Just keep it.
She's having hope. Look at that hope. That is so cute. That is so cute.
What's up, Hassan? Hope all is well.
You can give up on hope.
You can give up on hope.
This is big. Who has hope?
Okay, Sammy. So Cody's off the table. Who's your pick?
I went with Seth Rollins.
Oh, you said Seth Rollins. That's right. Sorry, my bad.
So Seth Rollins is off the table too.
So we got Cody, Seth, Edge, and who was
Who you going with, Danica?
You know what? Balls out. The Rock's winning the Royal Rumble.
All right. Love to see it.
Bloodline through and through WrestleMania. Bump Gold Hollywood straight up and down red. It's painted all red.
Shout out to Kevin Owens when he's actually the one who does it.
Okay,
because that's how that works, right?
Kevin Owens or Kevin Owens.
What I'm saying is Kevin Owens has the match, he loses, but then he enters into the Royal Rumble at number 28 or whatever, and then wins. Because it's WWE, and that's how they like to do shit.
But hold up, you're forgetting one other thing.
But I'm going with Seth Rollins.
LOL Brock, because Vince is back and he loves Brock.
Awesome.
So for honestly,
how much?
And number 31 is going to be Brock Lesnar.
What is the What is the price tag to keep him away from WrestleMania? Not Royal Rumble, just away from WrestleMania. Like, what's
we
the
ain't got
price
that
tag?
much money.
We do GoFundMe.
I think Vince is going to be number 30.
Don't say that. Don't say that, please.
And he would win because everybody would jump out of the ring.
Oh, sorry, 27. More people have wanted 27 than any other number, so I have to come in at 27.
All the wrestlers are gonna be like, "Well, damn," and just jump out of the ring and just say,
"He gonna come in at 27 and have a Brock Lesnar moment and eliminate like 4 people and just stand tall like he's."
But you know what? I'm not sure how crazy this is, but let him come in and everybody jumps on Vince.
That would be hysterical.
Hey,
he just catches everybody's finisher before he goes over the rope.
We just not gonna have no WWE no more. Y'all saw what happened to Titus O'Neil when he told Vince to let his daughter walk ahead of him. You really think Vince? And then Vince would try to sue them.
We can all play stupid. Like, oh my, this was the script.
No,
it's supposed to happen this way.
No,
you need the new
because
script.
There is no script. There is no script. It is what Vince says, and Vince did not say for you to stop him.
Even better. He so it's like, you told us this in the morning meeting. You forgot.
You really think that Vince would willingly let y'all hurt him, knowing that he doesn't even like when you people breathe on him?
But he forgets stuff.
Blink.
We just knew. They told us that the same match happened 5 times because he forgot it happened last week. So
who you think is gonna tell? Hold on. I'm gonna put it like this. Vince is insane. If he says that he did not say that, who do you think is gonna argue with him? They had the same fucking match a million times. Brock Lesnar wasn't in a damn match, and he still won the match. You really think that anybody is gonna back up anybody? If Vince says, "I didn't say hit me," girl, you feel like you get stockholders.
Get someone with a voice. Get someone who do deep fakes and have someone record his voice. Look at it, you just said it. Look
Vince fired his own children. Told his wife he was cheating in public. In a wrestling ring, it was like, what the fuck you gonna do to me? Got on the stand and lied to the federal government and was like, nah, I don't give out steroids. I just happen to know people who know people, and I put the people in contact with the people who may know people. And hypothetically, if there were such a thing as steroids, would it really be bad? We're trying to make larger than life people, like superhero movies all the time. This is not a sport. This is sports entertainment. Therefore, it doesn't really count. Therefore, if that's and such and things of that nature, I didn't do anything.
I didn't do anything.
I said we go for it.
You can go for it. And watch everybody get fired. And watch everybody end up in a lawsuit.
I need some technology and some deep fakes and a good person to modularize his voice.
Their great-grandchildren will be restless with it. This is gonna be walking around like, I don't know what's going on, but your great-great-granddaddy owed me some money. You gotta work free.
So do you guys think WWE will be sold?
I told y'all what's gonna happen. He's gonna sell it to one of his friends. They're gonna take it private. He's gonna buy it back for a lot cheaper, and he's gonna continue to do whatever the fuck he want to do. LOL, Vince.
Now I'm not sure where I heard it, but a sale will be good in our interest to get Vince out, because they're like, for someone to overthrow him, someone should sell. I'm like, oh. Okay. So we need some higher bidder, to put the money in. Okay. I'm in here now. I'm here for the seller of WWE.
That was good until he made it so the stockholders don't have a say. So he could literally sell WWE for a penny to one of his friends. They can then take it private. He can then buy it back for $1. And ain't shit nobody can do. These lawsuits and everything is cute. It might hold it up a little bit. But this is Vince.
We gotta fight. We gotta
When y'all finally find out the truth about Vince as a person and his history, all of this will make sense to you.
No, I know.
Until you know all of it, you can be like, nah, that's just crazy. Vince is fucking insane.
Mm-hmm.
Vince needs all the therapy that therapy can provide. His therapists need therapists, and their therapists will need therapists because Vince has had some fucked up shit that happened in his life.
I know it's false hope, but I'll brave hard.
But you have it though. I love that for you.
We'll fight for our freedom.
I love that you have that. Keep hope alive.
We might
keep hope alive.
It might end with us dying on a little thing with being tortured, but it's just freedom. You never seen Braveheart?
Who is this we?
We gotta see Braveheart's the movie. It's
yeah.
Island.
I've watched it. It's my line name, and also, who is this we? What you talk about? Yeah.
Okay.
Blood
it's
Eagle.
Down to their pocket. What?
That's what they called it, a Blood Eagle. They did at the end.
Oh, blood. Yeah. This is.
Yeah, I know all of that shit.
Like freedom. Okay.
Hello, Blue.
What's up, nerd?
This dude's got fucking Blue from Foster's as his, and he's calling somebody else a nerd.
But calling us nerds.
All right.
I mean, his name is Cheese.
So there's that.
Cheese.
So shall we crack open this topic of the show?
Real quick.
Oh yeah.
Maybe.
So they're doing WrestleMania in Hollywood, right? They're showing the clip of when they were in there in 2005. Oh, like
with the musical?
Talk about one of the good times, the good ways to hype up a WrestleMania with people doing the whole reenactments of movie scenes. Oh, I'm like, can we redo some of those? I feel like you can do a couple of some old school ones and it still be okay.
No.
Because Vince is gonna say that's too close to whatchamacallit.
No.
That's too close to like acting, therefore. You cannot do that because then you're gonna want to be part of the SAG, and then I have to give you insurance. Hell the fuck no. Down with unions and shit. I said that, Blue, because I was listening to Glorilla earlier, and a drop. Cheese. His name is Cheese. Cheese, asshole.
We all know this guy is Blue.
You'll probably see him on Friday.
You keep talking about Willow in front of your woman, you're gonna be black and blue. This shit to be over here eating my popcorn like damn.
So, how do we want to do this? We're talking about top 5 wrestlers you are most hyped or most want to see on TV or just whatever most anxious to watch, right? Most to see what happens this next year. Do we want to start and go each do 5 and then 4? Do we each want to do our 5 and then?
Yeah, let's do it like that. I'll go ahead and give my 5 right now.
All right. Sammy's fired up. Go ahead and get it going.
Where's yours?
Willow.
At which? Hold on. At what number?
Number 5.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, we're giving all of our number 5s.
Yeah.
Okay.
Going around. Cause you said top.
You said I'm good. I can go ahead and give my 5 now.
Right. That's what he said. Right. He
all interpreted that.
I thought you were about to just give your 5, like just.
So your number 5 is
I can do that too. If you want me
all
to
right. No,
like
let's go this way. Let's do it this way.
Okay.
So your number 5 was Willow.
Mm-hmm.
Who you got at number 5?
Everybody loves Willow. Everybody loves Willow.
I agree. She's on my list too.
My number 5 is Jade Cargill.
Let me tell you, this list was like 50 people long, and I pared it down to like 15, and I still don't. And Jade is not in this 15, and she should be. When you said that, it irritated me because she's not there.
I have to pick from my list of people who I don't think other people will pick.
Yeah, yep. I hear you.
And it's like, with her, it's not. I'm not gonna say with her it's so weird, but it's her. It's like it's not hard work. It really isn't. It's like just build people up to go against her, and when it's time to finally have her lose the belt to cough Statlander or cough Willow, then let her go for the big one. And if you give her enough reps in the ring, this should work. But to keep not doing it, you keep putting her in these 5-minute matches. She's better than Goldberg. Give her some time.
I think Bret Hart would agree. That might be the only thing you ever agree with Bret Hart on. Your hate.
Probably.
Look at that. Goldberg, uniting people in hate.
So this is subjective. The people we want to see. I know everyone's going to scoff at this, but my number 5 is my breakout wrestler of 2022, Austin Theory. I like the guy. I want to see what he does. I want him more on television.
This is subjective. You can have that. I mean, now look, like his character's not sucking.
If it wasn't for the really, really maybe worst ever Money in the Bank situation, he would have a whole different perception around him right now.
Who did that?
That was me. I was looking for something and I can't find it, but I'm looking for it.
Oh hell! Don't you put that up?
I was looking for the Stokely clip.
I know you was. Nope, I got it hidden away. You
better be lucky. Insert raggedy bitch clip.
Insert raggedy bitch clip right here.
Just go ahead and insert it there.
Oh hell no. Nope. Nope.
I look good in blue. You keep it like that, people. Well, no, it's not.
Did I do that? Sorry. No, I did that, huh?
You trying to find it too?
I'm trying to find it, but I can't find it either. Oh well.
We'll get it later. Now we have a goal before the night ends.
Who were we talking about again?
Austin Theory.
I was talking about Austin Theory.
Yeah. He's quite adequate.
Adequate.
I don't think that's what you want to hear as a wrestler.
Oh my gosh, adequate is hilarious.
He's quite adequate.
Yeah.
So I've been watching him for a long time, which is part of why. Here you go.
You raggedy bitch. You raggedy bitch.
Where is it?
Thank you. That was for yourself. You needed that.
I've been watching him since he was, in Evolve, and it's been a long time. I watched him in NXT, so I'm a big fan. So I know nobody else likes him. I know it's just me and Vince, but
no, like honestly, though, if Vince had not pushed him so freaking hard, he would not have this uphill battle to go up against. Who to climb? It was bad. Man, it was like I said, I left him in the way. I'm not even going front. I loved him in the way, and I think he can be a person, but it's like don't like right now. Oh, WrestleMania, him versus Cena. I don't want to. Who want to watch that? Nobody.
Vince wants to watch it. Your opinion doesn't matter. You will watch it because Vince says that you will watch it. Don't you know he owns you on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Fridays? You are Vince's.
Another sign of Vince coming back. Austin Theory beats Cena and then beats Roman for one of the titles. Oh God.
LOL. It's what Vince wants to. Keep hoping that you have answers there. Blue gives us his 5. He says Willow, Anthony Bowens, Dante Martin, Layla Gray, and Keith Lee. Also, funny story. For a few days on Twitter, Keith Lee was trending, and I was confused.
Why was he? Did you find out why he was trending?
Yes, because they were like, "Oh, Keith Lee did a review," and I was like, "But Keith Lee doesn't do reviews. Keith Lee wrestles." And there is a TikToker who does reviews whose name is Keith Lee, and he goes viral with his reviews. and it ends up getting the restaurants new business. He typically goes to like small mom and pop ones in kind of towns that need that boost. So he does good things. I was like, oh, so are all people named Keithley like this sweet?
Right? I mean, like Keith is not a unpopular name, and Lee's not an unpopular name, but together, it's like I ain't never heard them two. I ain't never heard those two names together.
All right, so we move on to number 4.
I didn't get my 5. Dang.
Oh, sorry, my bad. My bad.
You gave your 5.
You're like, who
Come
was
on
it?
now.
Oh no, you said better than Goldberg. Okay, never mind.
So who's your number 5? Let's go.
Carmelo Hayes.
Ooh.
Like, sweet baby. Lord, like, come on. I'm like, let him beat Breaker and get him on the main roster. What is we waiting for? He's ready. I'm ready to see him. Let's go. Let's do this.
I agree. Agree.
That's a good reason for some of these folks to come back.
I mean, you can, but like not right now. Like he needs
To
like
be fair, to be fair, because Cody ends racism, he cannot beat a black man. He has to be a white man, like Austin Theory over here.
like, exactly. Let him go. Like let him beat Austin Theory, someone else, and then beat Roman.
We can do that. And then that way, Cody serves a dual purpose. And then he can go out there and have a promo about how he is amazing and great and you love him. And then Vince will do something Vince-like.
Very Vince-like.
We don't know. We don't want to give him more ideas.
I don't want Cody as champion.
But you like Theory. Number 4, Sammy. Who's your number 4 before ALW comes with more fakeness?
Number 4, I'm going to go with somebody who I don't think anybody else would pick. I'm going with Julia.
All right.
Julia,
I've heard her name a lot.
Next year we do a Halloween episode, I'm getting a hat. I'm gonna be nope. I'm not gonna be Julia Hart. I'm gonna be Julie.
No, I'm talking about Stardom.
Oh,
Julia with a G.
Julia with G.
With G, okay.
With G. Yep. Yeah. No, I mean, everyone's had nothing but good things to say about her, especially the second half of the year. There's been a lot of light shined on her. I think 2023 is going to be a big year for Stardom, and I'm anxious to see what she does too. She didn't make my list, but yeah.
She has a lot of people looking at her. Her name
No
is
doubt.
in a lot of like different groups and stuff now. So
No doubt.
My number 4.
Yeah.
Is going to be Top Flight. I think they're off to a really great start, and I cannot wait to see what happens. Newsflash: just about everybody, with the exception of like one, will be from AEW. If y'all didn't catch on yet.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Yeah, I mean, again, what can we say about Top Flight? I mean, I'm here for it. I like Top Flight. I'd like to see them get a big push on the main, on Dynamite, on main shows. They do a lot of stuff on Dark.
Just stay healthy.
We know Dante. Yeah, we know Dante's a star. It looks like Darius is too. Together, they definitely are. I mean,
look at these tag titles, boo boos. Look at these tag titles.
No doubt. All right, number 4. I've got Eddie Kingston. I'm not sure exactly where I want him or what I want him doing. I just know I want him more on my TV, and he's one of my favorite wrestlers. So I just want to see more of him. I'm excited to see. Hopefully, Tony does something good with him in 2023.
Put him back on the burner. I know it hasn't been I know it has been maybe 2 years, but I feel like we've been keep saying in New York, let him win a title. Yeah. It's not that hard. CHK, dang.
Well, it is hard if I'm CHK in it.
That book of sugar. Okay. Get off the white girl. Come on now.
All right, you got it 4.
Number 4 is whose house? Swerve's house. It's like okay, he's officially out of the tag division. I'm still not 100% sold on his new faction. Not 100%, but I'm gonna rock with it. But no, him being a villain just fits him very well. And again, if you need your next TNT champion to be a heel, give that to old boy. I am 100% here for that. Let's go.
Yeah, he's a natural heel. And, I'm happy anytime he's on TV. He's charismatic. He's always good promo. He's a great wrestler. Like you said, I'm not a huge fan of the new faction, but I'm not. I guess I don't totally understand why they feel like he always needs somebody with him. Like, why can't he just be on his own? But I guess it is what it is. I guess every bad guy needs cohorts. So I guess
it's not that. It's just his presence gives off the type of person who would actually have followers.
Yeah.
Like, when you think about it, Swerve really comes off as I'm cocky, I'm arrogant, I can back it up, I'm the shit. You want to be like me, you love me, you hate me, I'm still amazing.
Even though I'm a villain, people are still gonna respond to whose house? Swerve's house. Like, God dang it, I'm sorry. Don't
No
like
doubt.
you.
Yeah, I mean, he's one of those guys that's he's going to get cheered no matter heel face. It doesn't matter. He's going to get cheered because he's over.
No
his
matter
indie
what.
music is literally Shaka Khan, and he's the only one that it works for. See, we agree, Blue. We're excited.
Yeah. All right. So moving on to number 3, Sammy. Who you got at number 3?
All right. Well, I've been bouncing this back and forth in my head on 3 and 2, and I think I'm gonna give 3 to Will Ospreay.
Yeah.
I'm digging it.
He was my number 6.
So that then decides what my number 2 is.
Okay.
I mean, what can be said about Will Ospreay, right? I mean, he had a hell of a 2022. I mean, he was match of the year. He probably had match of the year candidate 2 or 3 times. So I mean,
yeah, 2 or 3 times.
You can't argue. I love watching Will. So
he might be the best wrestler in the world today.
He very well might be, and he's not. He's not just a good wrestler. I mean, he's got personality. He's a good promo. He works well in the ring. His facial expressions, his actual body language, all that stuff. He's an entertainer as well as a really exceptional wrestler.
Like, again, New Japan is sporadically on, so I haven't really seen any of his New Japan stuff. But on AEW, you know me and Will Ospreay has this connection. So it was like I like, honestly, with CHK, I get it. Normally, you shouldn't have people beat people on your show, on people that are from your team, your brand, a lot of times, but beat them some of the time. That's my only gripe of 2022 Will Ospreay AEW. He got beat. He got beat a little bit too much. It's like, I'm sorry. It's like, no offense. Like, he should have won a couple of them. No offense. So come on. If we gonna have people come over here for a crossover, the surprises, they gotta win.
Yeah. Clearly they don't. I mean, they didn't. But who you got at number? We're number 3, right? Yeah. CM, who you got at number 3?
I have to double back on my policy because my number 3 was Sammy's number 5. It's Willow. Willow needs all the love there. I think that she is going to be one of the focal points of the women's division on the faces side. But I also think that this may be the year that she turns heel. And I personally feel like Willow can do both. And I look forward to it.
I look forward to that too. And she's on number 3 too, so you can knock this out. We can knock that out for me. No, it really, it's very rare when you immediately see someone and it's like, oh, I like her. Okay. And so, and it really is. The first time I saw her against, I think it was against, what's her name? Red Velvet. And it's like, she's half curvy, but she's also strong. Like, that's a good combination. And it's like, again, not hard to do. Build her up and let her beat Jade if that letter isn't ready yet. Come on. And that match on Rampage. I know people are talking about Ruby because of her blood, but Willow was putting work in on that match. Period.
I dropped the link in the Facebook group, I think, or it might have been in Discord, I'm not sure, of like the first place that I like saw Willow, which was on Facebook on like a mini documentary, and just like her love and enthusiasm for wrestling and what she wanted to do for women's wrestling made me a fan. Like, love.
It's just instant infectious energy. Instant.
And you love it.
Agreed. So my number 3 is a little bit off the radar, or under the radar. My number 3 is Jacob Fatu. I probably nobody else pays a whole lot of attention to him here, but the dude's a beast. If you put him on TV, he would steal the show with the bloodline. He's that good. Like, he's got more personality than I think either Jimmy J or Roman. Maybe not the personality of Sami Zayn, but yeah, I mean, the guy's an amazing, and he's an amazing wrestler too. He's one of my favorites right now going. So I'd love to see him get a bigger stage and get some more eyes on him.
So 2 questions. Where is he wrestling at now?
MLW.
Okay. And how is he related to the bloodline? Like, these just cousins?
So he's a cousin. So I'd have to look it up exactly, but him and Rikishi's kids are like a little faction in MLW. They're the Samoan SWAT team. Or not Rikishi's kids, one of Rikishi's kids. Lance.
I love that name though.
Yeah. The Samoan SWAT team, right? And they have a big dude, Juicy Finau, who that's his kayfabe name. I'm not sure exactly. He's from the family as well. Yeah, he's a big, huge 32? Guy. Huh?
He's only 32.
Who?
Jacob Fatu.
Yeah. No, he's still young, and he's been champion twice there, and he was the leader. He was like the main figure of the main faction until it broke up recently, Contra. So yeah, no,
well,
I mean,
the Tongan kid is his dad.
Okay, there you go. So the Tongan kid is his dad.
Okay.
Which makes I'm looking at the faction now. Yeah. Okay. He is okay. He is in the same generation as Jimmy Uso and Jay Uso.
Yeah.
And Solo Sikoa. Okay. Which is like a generation behind Roman Reigns. So he's Roman Reigns' first cousin.
Okay.
Once removed, I believe. That's how we say that. Or his second cousin. However you want to look at that.
Okay.
So.
It's crazy, man.
Yeah, there's so many of them, right? I mean, there's so many.
Like, they haven't claimed Samoa Joe, but I'm pretty sure they it's like, oh snap. So our great grandma and your great grandpa was smashing.
Somewhere, right? That's his claim to fame, though. He's the only one not from that family.
No, he actually is, but there's like some beef between them folks. So
interesting. That's funny. That's hilarious.
Like y'all, girl, you know how people talk and how all the dirt come out. The dirt came out.
But I'm mad because I'm gonna let it go eventually. But when Roman Reigns was Tribal Chief and Samoa Joe was back at wrestling, why was that not
because Vince did not want it that way.
Yeah, I don't think Vince ever saw the true value of Samoa Joe, honestly.
Oh, hell no.
He saw Samoa Joe as a fat dude that didn't want to get in shape or whatever the case may be. I mean, he didn't appreciate him for what he actually was.
But
least in my
sometimes,
opinion.
but like sometimes when the top star says, "I want this," he does it. So like you saw, Roman was vouching for it. So it's like, I already said something about your family. I'm like,
All right, Sammy, you want to crack in number 2?
Mercedes Monet.
Money.
Monet.
that's your
Monet,
number
Monet.
2.
All
Yeah.
right, interesting.
What's your number
Yeah.
1?
What can be said about Mercedes, right? That hasn't been said.
Right.
The only thing I had to
Right.
ask, I'm sorry. I'm gonna say it again. I know y'all defended it and said it's whatever it was, but what is up with her hair? I know it's supposed to be flames, and I know it's
It,
whatever, but
it's
it don't look right.
also it's like 3 different things all combined. I dig it.
I love her to death. I just can't rock with it.
She's burning away her old personality to her new personality, though.
It completes the whole look.
The
The kimono,
transformation.
the
Right.
beautiful gold crown, the inside blue and the red and white gear. It comes together. Her husband is a seamstress. They thought this through.
The
They
outfit
they
was fire. Just the hairdo
they,
was just
Is
a
he a
little.
they definitely
seamstress?
put in a lot of thought into everything that they did, and it is very clear that they did that.
Yes.
Yes.
Would you ask him?
Is he a seamstress or is that like a tailor?
Taylor, right? I mean, I hate to put gender roles in things, right? But a
Oh,
male
okay.
is a tailor and a female is
He's
a
a
seamstress,
tailor.
right?
Oh, it's just
He's not a
English.
tailor.
The ending of that is what tells it. Um,
Who's your number 2, CM?
it is. This is gonna sound weird, but you'll see what I mean in the coming years. The new pillars, Ricky Starks, Daniel Garcia, Willa Yuta. I don't quite know who fits in that fourth slot yet, but those four.
Is it Action Andretti? I bet it's Action
No,
Andretti is
no,
the
he needs
I hope
No,
he needs to develop talking first.
like
Um,
like he said his first promo. It's like, all right, you need a year.
those three, and once I come up with the fourth one, him too.
Him too.
Actually, no, it's not gonna be him. It's gonna be Sheeta. She's gonna fit that last slot because there's so many different stories that can be told with all of them, and you'll see. Give it to maybe June. You'll see the new pillars emerging even more.
I like that. No. Ricky was gonna be my number 2. I like the other one, my other 2 more. That's the only reason. So, but no, I'm very excited for Ricky. If they do him right, again, CHK. Not that hard.
Oh, but it is.
Just don't mess it up.
I mean, I'd be here for that faction. I mean, we'll see the episode. I'm not sure that I think it's gonna actually happen, but I'm here for it for sure. Sounds great to me.
Cause no offense. Besides, what's his name? Oh Lord, what's his name? I was gonna say something that's not inappropriate. What's his, the AEW champion?
MJF.
MJF. But MJF, Sammy, Jungle Boy, and Darby, like but they were not the strong pillars they were in 2019, 2022. I mean 2020. So I wouldn't mind a little like, all right, y'all kind of slept off. The new kids are coming, and we go.
I don't know.
I'm
digging Jungle Hook.
Jungle.
The Nepo babies.
The Nepo babies. I like that better.
Like, but like after the match they had on Dynamite, it is a question of what do you do after this? I mean, I wouldn't necessarily keep them as a tag team. Like maybe just if you need a friend, you get the head nod, but not like a consistent tag team from now on. It was good, it was cool, but I think it's time for them to break off a little bit and have their own feuds again.
Wow. You gonna break
Blue.
the baby technically?
God
I
damn
know
it,
if
Blue.
Jungle Boy is one of your pillars, I don't trust your foundation.
He was.
Hater.
Samoa Joe got stronger pillars in his hairline.
Mojo's gonna kick your ass one of these days. And I
The thoughts of Blue are just the thoughts of Blue. We do not. We love Samoa Joe's hairline.
Samoa Joe, if you want to find out where you, my boy Blue, is, I fully support you on that.
Somewhere in Atlanta, up in that area.
All right, so go ahead.
I ain't got no problem with you, bro.
No problem, baby. No problem.
Anika, you got your number 2?
I seen him.
All right, my number 2 is Mr. Bray Wyatt. I am very like people be hilarious and took him out. Why y'all hype because Howdy Doody came out? Why y'all hype because came out? I'm like, it's not about them coming out. And yes, I said
Howdy Doody.
It's not about them coming out. It's about the story finally progressing. And I do like how they're doing it right now, where they're not thrusting him into the main event, because I think that'll be too much for him right now. So yes, it's like slow progress is still progress. I'm into it. I'm not like, people are very skeptical about the pitch black match at Royal Rumble. I don't think it's going to. I think it's going to be another version of the Firefly Funhouse match. I really think that's what's going to happen. And if it does, and it works out perfectly, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I want this to happen. And in extension to Bray Wyatt, I'm here for Bo Dallas finally getting the top spot shine that we all knew he had in him. But you know, people don't want people to be great. So I'm here for this whole story. Let it progress at a nice pace as it is. I'm ready for it.
Yeah, Bray Wyatt was number 15 on my list. I mean, I'm excited to see what happens with him this year.
I'm scared.
You know, everything we're saying just must sound so ridiculous to people who don't know wrestling.
I'm gonna say it. I'm legit scared for Bray now that Vince is back.
Like this is why contracts are needed. When you I will say this. I know I love Triple H. I hate Triple H, but whoever came back, you should have stuff in writing where it's like, hey, I'm back, but can we please have a contract? The first 3 months are my creative is mine alone. Like, just that in writing. I'm like, I bet. It's you think it's simple and not that big of an issue. Like, this before Vince came back.
You really think Vince really would care about that? Like, they could do that.
I mean, the contract.
With Paul, they can do that. With Vince, again, we just saw Vince has effectively removed shareholder power from them.
But that's because of we'll call it contracts. That's why stuff need to be in writing.
They have a contract. It's in the bylaws.
Yeah, he's just amended the bylaws.
In these things.
Yeah, he just amended the bylaws.
And that's
he did around that.
Yeah, he did.
That's why. Okay. So let's pause for a minute. The reason why Vince is everybody's like, don't take WWE to court and having contracts and stuff, because their contracts aren't really legal. If you're an independent contractor, you cannot be restricted to just one company. They cannot own you as like a person. Your name, all of that. What he's doing is legal. What he does is he takes you to court, and he has so much money that by the time you're done, you have nothing. And you will take whatever he gives you.
Yep.
The reason that the CM Punk Colt Cabana thing was so big is because they didn't give up and they didn't run out of money. Part of the reason these women never went forward with allegations is because he could take them to civil court and tie them up in civil court for years. And if they ever had anything in criminal court, he could still be like, well, I'm in civil court. So let's see how that plays out first. Vince is... This is an egomaniacal narcissist.
Yeah, and he's extremely
Look up the
rich.
words, and he is
Yeah.
there. Vince,
Yeah, I mean, and yeah, being rich
this
helps.
is insane. There's no other way for it. This is insane to the point where WWE is his life. And if he can keep you from stopping that, he will. He will stop at nothing. We've seen it. We've seen him go back on contracts with these like promoters, all that stuff. Vince was evil before he became rich. Folks just never noticed it.
Yeah, no doubt. But you can do a lot more evil when you're rich.
Yeah.
You can perpetuate a lot more
Actually,
evil.
he's not rich.
You can get away with more evil if you're rich.
He's wealthy. He has enough money to be wealthy. He has enough favors to be wealthy. Rich people can lose it.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
This is shown.
Oh, he's got
This
generational
is shown.
wealth. For sure.
And if you have children, hug your child. Hug your child. This all started with his daddy was on the road. He was raised by an abusive stepdad.
His daddy didn't acknowledge him for the first like half of his life. For the first like 12 or so years of his life, he did not acknowledge him. There were so many rumors going around about Vince's paternity and or ethnicity. It wasn't even funny.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if you have kids, fuck your child.
All right.
Medical crackhead, ruin everybody else's lives.
So my number 2 has been mentioned. Go ahead. What were you gonna say, Sia?
You could pull a Shahid Khan and just give your kid like a mountain of coke and money, and see what happens. Who's your number 2 ALW?
My number 2 has been mentioned a bunch. Willow. She was my number 2, but I'm gonna give you another name. I'm gonna give you another name instead. Adam Cole. I want to see Adam Cole. See what happens with him coming back. I'm interested to see what he does. AEW.
Okay, do we think he's gonna be a heel or a face in like a week?
I think he's gonna be a face for a while.
It's one of those things where, like when FTR turned babyface, we're all like, this is no, and it's like, okay, it actually worked. I have less faith because it's Adam Cole. Now, can he pull it off? Yes. Do I want to see it? I don't know.
And if he's a face,
I'm here for the ride.
If he's a face, does that make the Elite the heels?
That I don't know yet. I'll never claim to be any decent at booking. I'm terrible at it, and my brain just doesn't seem to grasp it very well. So I have no idea what's going to happen. But I think he's going to be a face for a while.
Happy birthday, little boo boo.
Happy birthday, baby blue.
That's right. Happy birthday, baby blue.
Happy birthday, baby blue.
I think technically they're tweeners because in that out of 7 series, it wasn't really a good. Even though Lucha Bros and old boy had a hammer, it still wasn't. It's still a 50-50. Like it really wasn't like a straight yay or boo. It really wasn't. So I think right now they're tweeners. And it just depends on who they're facing right now.
But did the referee catch them with the hammer?
They got caught.
If the referee did not catch them with the hammer, who is to say that the hammer was really there?
If a tree falls down, no one hears it. Just make a sound.
Look, Blue, give her love instead, and I promise she will come out better than Vince. Possibly.
Yeah, you don't need Vince money.
I don't think she'll have to make payments to hide truths. So
figure out for a Sunday.
Nope.
Some frozen yogurt,
Give her flowers.
Cookout tray, a varsity tray. Go to the Coca-Cola factory. They give away like 6-packs. Yes, girl. These soda tours, they be giving away free sodas. You can go in there and get your name personalized on such. But you gotta go to Hershey Park where you can get like a 5-pound thing of like animal crackers. For like when I went there, it was like $10-15.
Damn.
Girl, I ain't right on nothing. I just went for the food.
Right? Like, no, I don't want to go on a ride or go to Hershey Land.
You want me to get on a what? I saw Final Destination. I'm gonna sit over here and eat my animal crackers. You good? I will pray for you. These animal crackers is good.
All right,
Okay,
Sammy.
so
You want
Willow's your number 2. So who is your
I,
number 1, Sammy?
I haven't had
number?
animal crackers since I was like 5. I don't remember what they taste like. I'll have to try them out again sometime.
My heart, it breaks for you. Wait, does that mean you never had like the strawberry or the chocolate or the iced ones?
The
I
circus
had the
animal?
iced one.
But you never had the strawberry ones?
No,
The chocolate ones?
I
Yeah.
don't think so. No,
I've had all those ones.
I don't think I've had the chocolate. I've definitely not had the strawberry. All right, so
All
my
right.
number 1.
Hold, before you go there. My little scrubs, we would do family stuff. We go out and do stuff. I don't know them little crumb snatchers. They got germs and they got me with their germs. It's them kids. But your number 1, okay, it's either Bullet Club or
He's
one
doing this.
continent.
I see him doing this. So
I know it's Bullet Club or a continent or it's just Jay White, and I don't know which is
I
which.
think it's Jay White.
Jay White.
Come on, Sammy. Where'd you go?
What if it's the New Japan Bullet
He
Club?
left us hanging. Look.
He went to go get a shirt.
Okay,
Get a shirt or a hat.
We all want to know
So-
who is it. Number 1.
it is
Bullet Club.
the Bullet Club.
But
But I would also like to extend that to the alumni as well.
Oh,
Like,
well, damn,
Because
So that's
like
everybody.
we got
Yeah.
Adam Cole back, baby.
Hmm.
Yeah.
He's alumni. We got freaking the OC and Finn and WWE and all that. You know, they're doing their thing. Shout outs to
Good.
them. But like we got Kenny Omega. We got the Young Bucks. Like shit is going down in other companies and I'm all here for it. Like they're not all Bullet Club anymore, but they're still part of the family.
Oh,
And it's too sweet.
What he means to say is everybody but Ace Austin and Chris Bay.
Well, damn. Okay, what if we say Ace Austin and Chris Bay, but we take away Machine Gun, Carl Anderson, and the Big LG?
No, it's Sammy who doesn't like.
I like Chris Bay.
Yeah, he just sorry doesn't like Ace
don't like
Austin.
Ace Austin?
I don't like Ace Austin. No.
It's like a person, or
He's all right. He's fine in the ring. It's like, he's to me like not Trent, but the other member of Best Friends is to me.
Chuck.
You know,
Chucky T.
Chuck?
You know what? Y'all are haters. You
Haters.
I don't hate him. It's just I'm not rooting for him. I'm sorry. I'm not rooting for him.
Hater.
All right, Sam, who you got at number 1?
My number 1 is Trinity Tattoo. Well, damn, Blue. It's Trinity Tattoo. I'm looking forward to seeing what she does outside of the ring. If she comes inside the ring, cool. But if she doesn't, I want to see her continue to grow and develop. Blue, you ain't shit. You are not.
Fucked up. Somebody spent hours and hours coding the wrestler. No one wants to be him.
I would download him and I would use him as a great character. That did not come out right.
I would download him and use him. Yeah, let's just go ahead and stop right there. All weird science up in here. All right, Anika, who you got at number 1?
My number 1 has already been said, but I will expand on why she's number 1. The boss, the CEO, Miss Mercedes Moné. Like if it goes down in my mind in real life, this would probably be this will explode and it'll pop off in the right way. Like I honestly want her to do this great stint at Wrestle Kingdom, and then after that, I just want her to go rogue. I want her to be a full explanation of an independent contractor and go to any brand she wants to and have every and any match she wants for the whole freaking year. And please give her a faction. Give her 2 homies that can ride out with her and just let them be almost like a female wolf pack, not NWO, wolf pack, and just let her ride out.
An international one where basically they only have to work pay-per-views. Yeah, I dig it. Cross promotional pay-per-view. Just Triple R. When's the pay-per-view? Okay, bet.
Cash out me. Oh, she's rich. Give me the full contract. Where's the money at? Boom, I got you. In 1 month, I'm here.
Yep. My number one has been mentioned already by a couple people. My number one is Stroke Daddy, Ricky Starks.
Stroke Daddy.
It's really awkward when you say it.
I know, right? It's supposed to be. I say it that way on purpose. So.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I mean, what can be said about Ricky, right? Like, strap a rocket to his back and shoot him to the moon, right? Like, he's a star. He's got all of it. He's got everything you want. He can wrestle. He can talk. He's a fullback, and he's ready to go right now. Like, he is ready to go right now. You can't wait any longer. Like, now's the time. He's not that young, so you got to get going. Like, he's not old, but he's not young either. So
right, he's almost at prime age of a wrestler.
No doubt.
How do you know?
That's true. I mean, it varies depending on what's going on.
As of a minute ago, says he is in his 30s. We'll check that midnight.
But how do you know?
You don't.
You don't. How do you know? With
You
the
stein. So let's see. Did anyone have any honorable mentions that they just had to?
I think I did, but you already. I think I was gonna
that didn't get said.
Mention.
I mean,
I had Solo Sikoa at like 7 or 8. I'm really anxious to kind of see what he does.
Yes, Sheeta.
See what WWE does with him.
I was gonna put Blackpool Combat Club, but I figured other people would have him, so I didn't put him on my list.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to Mox taking a break.
Yeah.
Who?
Mox taking a break.
Even if it's just like for a week.
But I really think this is his break. He's not champion anymore, so he doesn't have to go on tour. So I think that's his break. I honestly think idea was nice.
You're so cute.
The idea was nice of him taking a vacation, and then like after 3 days, he's like, "I want this life." I was like,
I'm actually only working like 1 day a week. Another day would travel, 2 days a week. Like, I don't need more days off. It's cool.
Exactly.
I also had Bandito on my list. I had like 15 people. I had Bandito. I'm interested to see what AEW does with him. He's fun to watch. I'm always excited when he's on my TV. I had Sami Zayn. Curious to see where the bloodline goes. I love watching him.
And I love Keith Lee, but it really is a matter of where to put him. Because he doesn't need a rub right now, but I do want him to be champ. So it's like, where do you put him?
Yeah. No, I'm here for him in Swerve. Him in the Swerve feud. I want to see that when he comes back from the cinder block. And...
That's people will take more than getting kicked in the balls. That's still mind-boggling. Move on.
CM, you ready to do the clown of the week?
I don't understand. Like, why? That just sounds so much more painful.
It's a heart behind thing, and someone is driving your intestines into your back. But that is
all me and Sammy can say is until you have it and get kicked in it, we can't explain it. I mean, you have to have them and experience it to understand it. That's all I can say. So let's see. Let's give CM the floor for.
My clown of the week is. I feel like he's already earned it in 2022 for doing dumb shit online. And I don't really want to start 2023 with the fact he's doing dumb shit online. So it's a two-parter. My clown of the week goes in first part to MJF. The Takeshita promo and just how he's handled that, not cool. Not cool. I know a little bit of time has passed. Still irritates me just given how he's handled other situations online. Not quite comfortable with it. Still breaks me the wrong way. The other clown of the week goes to everybody who still does not seem to understand that Vince is fucking insane. He is quite literally one of the best businessmen in the world, possibly. However, with that comes a healthy dose of, you know, this man has spent the past 6 months figuring out how to circumvent anyone from removing him from power so that he never has to let go of the one constant in his life. That is dedication on a whole new level. And when people stand other people down and say, hey, Vince wouldn't do that. And everybody's like, what do you mean? And Vince said that he was going to work with this territory. And he would never put the territories out of business. Vince likes healthy competition. No way he would try to get TNT or TBS to not have wrestling. Vince is such a good businessman. Don't we see how he does tribute to the troops? Vince cares about his performers. All the lies that we have been told as children who watch this product, because most of us watch it because it is childhood nostalgia. It is what it is. Quite literally, this man has taken 6 months away from his baby in order to never ever lose this baby again. And people still think that he's not going to do whatever it takes for him to not lose his baby ever again. Folks, he's going in stages. Much like we are pretty sure there's a recession coming, or that we're in a recession, we can be quite certain that Vincent Kennedy McMahon is going to ensure that the WWE never leaves his hands again. Buckle up. Hope you enjoyed wrestling for the past 6 months. It's gonna change soon. So, all of y'all, stop getting online and saying Vince isn't gonna do that. It's Vince. If he can do it, he's gonna do it. He's not bound by ethics either, folks. I don't know where you get that idea from. Also, Tony Khan, take a note from Vince and his micromanaging and hire social media people for your people. So then we can avoid all these things. And we can not have a parody account that could potentially be you playing as a parody account because the tweets sound like something that you would actually tweet. Shout out to Tony Khan on Coke on Twitter because it sounds like you. You need people. But we're getting ready to wrap up for this week's The Cookout. And anybody have any last words?
Let's
Dallas.
be clear. I know Vince is a psycho. Is a psycho.
Oh, that wasn't either.
Yeah. No. I know you're talking about me. I'm just. Let's be clear. I'm not being. You call it naive. I'm just having hope.
There was
one intern will have that one loophole to make
There,
sure this doesn't happen.
there was a lady, and I think she's still in the group, who stood everyone down that Vince would never come back. And if he came back, he would never touch creative. And he would make sure that whoever bought the WWE did the WWE right. Everybody in the group was like, Vincent Kennedy McMahon? This one? And like pictures of Vince. And she's like, yeah, he's a great guy. He's wonderful. And just watching her like kind of slow decline as she realizes who Vince is, it's just like every day somebody's like, you okay? This post didn't age you. You all right? You didn't post today? And she's getting a lot of hugs. Because she really she was firm. She just knew. She
But
knew.
it's like, even if you're not taking every behind the scenes stories, look at his character on TV. Just a baseline chick. You really thought this was going?
She started watching WWE through Total Divas and thought that Vince's character was just like a character from Total Divas. And she kind of like got out of watching Total Divas, decided to try the actual product, saw Vince, remembered like, hearing about Vince. She was here, like she was so firm. Vince would never do it, just right here, and she's just been.
Sorry to break it to you, sweetheart.
It's like a slow free for all. Plummet to the earth.
Like we all want to protect her.
You're just watching it in slow motion.
Like, going into the sunken place. No.
And she's like,
everyone wants to tell her, just stop.
When we tried, we were like, maybe you should watch like Dark Side of the Ring before you speak up for Vince too much. No, Vince is great. Vince is great.
Please verify, baby. Please verify.
All right, Miss CM, you want to take us out for tonight?
I do have one final thing.
Okay.
If you have WWE 2K whatever, download Ace Austin and play with it. So that is it, and that is all for the cookout. You can find us here on Tuesdays live at 10:30 p.m. Eastern. For the cookout, when we get together, we talk about different things that happen in wrestling. We laugh, we make each other cry from laughing, we tell Blue he ain't shit, and that we love him very much for his ain't shitness. You can also find, starting at 8 p.m. Eastern, our lovely folks down at our bottom.
Friday Night Fights.
And they start off with Friday Night SmackDown. Then myself and ALW come on in and we finish it out with AEW Rampage. But here lately, everybody and their baby daddy want to have a damn show on a Friday. So we're going to be starting around 8 p.m. Eastern for SmackDown. Might add in, if there's like a watch along or something that happens, we'll watch it too. And then, we always go to Rampage. Wait, just come here. We got wrestling content for you. You love to see it. We sound amazing on replays as well. When you're trying to get that last rep in, you can hear us shouting at each other. You love it. We love it. We here for you.
And we apologize for that awkward moment where you're in the middle of doing something, you just bust out laughing because we said something off the walls, off the rails. It's crazy. And yeah, you just have to deal with that sometimes. It happens.
Just roll with it, baby. We got wrestling.
But laughter builds habits too. So hit another rep while you do your reps. You can also find us Saturday. We are not live on most Saturdays unless it is a pay-per-view. But you can find Under the Radar dropping Saturdays at 2 p.m. Eastern. Let's see. We have multiple watch-alongs on the weekends. For AEW, MLW, WWE, Impact, all them people. If it looks good and we can find it, we might be here for it. I make no promises because I just don't promise God. But that is it, and that is all for us. Please make sure to like, share, subscribe, comment. If you are watching on replay, please tell us what you like, what you want to see more of. Make sure to join our Facebook group. You can find us at Workhorse Wrestling Network, and we are also on Twitter. Engage with us. We love everyone that comes in with us. We have 51 subscribers, I believe now. So thank you to all 51 subscribers. We love you all. We are greatly appreciative. Please make sure again to like, share, subscribe. Come be with us live. We are a giant family. Love you so much. Catch you guys next time. Peace.
Peace.
Bye.